So, the GTX 750 Ti versus the GTX 570. Who's gonna win? Let's find out. To start this video off, I'm just gonna say that this video was filmed on the same day as the last video, so same shirt. Just to get things out of the way. So let's start off with the GTX 750 Ti. I've had this card for at least 2 years now, and I've noticed a few things. First, it's really quiet. This is mostly due to it says 2 times the airflow, 3 times quieter. Dual fan cooling. I forgot what they call this. It's called something. But anyways, let's talk about the specs of this card real quick. Has 2 GB of GDDR5 VRAM, 640 CUDA cores, a base clock of 1020, and a boost clock of 1085. So going around the outside, we noticed that we have 2 fans, a pretty sweet looking cooler if I might add, 2 DVIs, a VGA and an HDMI, 1 PCI power pin connector, and it's pretty short overall. I mean, at least compared to the 570 here. So now moving on to the 570, we have we have a blower style card, obviously. We have this nice little graphic on the front. You know, the fan. We have over on the side, if you notice, it's pretty thick. It's got 2 PCI pin power connectors here because older cards are less efficient. This is more efficient card since it's newer. And for the I/O, we have 2 DVIs and 1 mini HDMI. So the 570 has 1.2 GB of VRAM, 480 CUDA cores, 732 base clock, and a memory clock of 1900 MHz. So in theory, the GTX 750 Ti should win. So all the benchmarks were taken on my i5 machine with an i5 2400, 14 GB of RAM, and you know, with these graphics cards. So yeah, continue. And they were all filmed at 900p. So as you can see, I did 4 games, or 3 games and 1 synthetic benchmark, and the synthetic benchmark was 3D Mark Fire Strike, and I'm surprised how similar the scores between the 570 were and the GTX 750 Ti here. They were really close. I mean, they were this close. But then in GTA 5 we see them start to spread apart, and yeah. So what really surprised me the most is this card's 7 years old, and it can keep up with the card that's 4 years old. Pretty good. But for temps and noise, the GTX 750 Ti is going to have to win here. Plus, the GTX 750 Ti has got a smaller cooler and it's more efficient. The 570 takes the L here because the 570's blower fan is just way too loud, and the 570 is a pretty hot card, if I might add. I mean, the max temps here were 85 degrees Celsius, but after doing a little tweaking with the fan curve settings in MSI Afterburner, I was able to get everything under 70 degrees Celsius on ultra settings. So in the end, pretty good, but you're gonna have to sacrifice a little noise for the temperatures. Meanwhile, the GTX 750 Ti, very quiet, very efficient, very cool card here. Which card won? The GTX 750 Ti won. But, to its defense, in the 570, I did get it for $23, and it's a pretty good competitor to the GTX 750 Ti that I paid $124, brand new. So yeah, what would you rather have? This card that's more power hungry, less efficient, runs pretty hot for $23, that games this almost the same as the GTX 750 Ti, or would you rather spend $120 on a card that's pretty efficient and quiet, can game pretty good, and it's smaller, and got more display ports? I don't know. Tell me your opinions down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.